What is MK677?
You're gonna be up there with the best, man. You have the genetics for it, absolutely.
You look fucking massive, bro, in the car. What the hell?
You know, there's the
Sprite challenge.
yes.
You just have to down the whole thing without stopping, basically. And you can't burp.
Shake it, yeah, like, no.
No. No. You don't need to shake it, trust me.
Okay.
Remember, you can't burp, yeah? I'm actually surprised you haven't burped. What the f?
It's here. Does it go away or do I need to burp?
I let it out. You did good.
Yeah?
Go.
Allah. It's coming up. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Anomaly. The last one was, can you safely do steroids? First question.
Still there.
How important is sleep for muscle recovery and growth? It is one of the main factors in building muscle, because rest is when you recover and it's when you grow. So if you're training really hard and you're eating a bunch of food and your sleep isn't there, it is not ideal. It is the only time where your body is actually going to grow a significant amount. You're technically always growing. Even if you don't sleep, you're still going to grow. It's just how it works. Because your body, it's constantly like trying to recover. So the muscle fibers that you're destroying, they are constantly being repaired. When you have deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone. So as you can imagine, the more growth hormone, the more you're gonna grow. And this is released during REM sleep. So it's like the deepest stage of sleep. REM sleep is where you grow the most. So focus and prioritize your sleep the most, because if you don't get enough sleep and you're doing everything properly, it's all gonna go to waste. The more you sleep, the more hungry you're gonna be, the better you're gonna feel, and the better you feel, the better the workouts, the better the pumps. Everything aligns with good sleep. It is extremely important. First time I came across you was on Instagram, of course, and bro, as soon as I heard the accent, I knew you were from Malta. My question is, what's your best tip for beginners? Main tip is to eat cleaner. So we can all agree that clean food is clean food. So you know exactly what I'm referring to. I'm not talking about McDonald's, I'm not talking about Burger King. Like, we are talking about chicken breast, rice, beef, you know. Try to avoid, if you're buying any groceries, make sure, always read the nutrition label. Like, make sure it's 100% chicken breast. You need to feed your body the correct food to grow, and the correct food is the natural food that life gives us. So don't go for the chicken nuggets, always go for the chicken breast. First, I love your videos, and I have a question. Do you think that I should use pre-workout? Because I used it before, but I did not get anything out of it. Like, I'm not saying you need pre-workout, it is a good boost, but most likely you did not get anything out of it. Not because the pre-workout is bad, but it's mostly in your diet. So if you have a bad workout, don't always blame the pre. Always look at the main things, your sleep and your diet. But you don't need pre-workout, and if you don't like it, stick to coffee. I'm relatively lean, and I've been stuck on the same weight for a good bit. I started a very high calorie bulk and I'm seeing progress, but I'm scared to add a bunch of fat. What should I do? Make sure you're doing your cardio. When you do your cardio, aside from the endurance you're gonna get from the cardio, which by the way helps you push yourself more in your workouts, you're gonna be able to do more sets, more reps. Cardio is very good for your heart, and one thing it is very good at is keeping you lean. It's gonna help you stay insulin sensitive, so you're gonna be absorbing your food a lot better. On a bulk, if you're pushing calories and you're eating a lot, your body, it is natural, you know, you're bound to gain some water, some fat. You just need to reduce as much as possible of it. So what you need to do is never skip your cardio, keep the diet as clean as possible, and slowly, if you're increasing your calories each week, I'm not sure how you're doing it, do it slow. So if you have, let's say you're gonna bulk for 12 weeks, you're planning to bulk for 12 weeks, have a good plan, going. So on the first week, you start with this amount. Second week, you slowly increase it. Third week, maybe you keep it the same. Fourth week, you keep it the same. You know, don't, if you're seeing progress and you're growing on a low amount of food, you don't need to keep increasing the food each week. This is something that everyone does. They think they have to increase the food every week, but in reality, your body is gonna grow on a low amount of food at first. When you stop seeing progress, that's when you bump up the calories. You need to take your time, you need to do it slow, and don't rush the process. You know, you're gonna get big, you have time. Remember, you don't only have one bulk in your life. Yes, make the most out of this one, but don't stress too much. Stay consistent, keep going, and do not skip your cardio. When will you have your own merch? Also looking forward to you oiling up. Keep it up, King. I'm actually working on something small. I'm gonna have a website up soon. First of all, thank you for like even giving me the opportunity to have a fan base. So I love you all. Thank you all for the support. We're constantly trying to improve the content every week, every day. Like we're trying our best to get better. I'm trying to get better at talking and speaking as well, because in the beginning I wasn't that good at expressing myself. So now we're getting there, you know. I'm still learning, and you guys are with me along my journey, so I appreciate you. Merch, I don't have a date yet. Next year I think we'll have something up for sure. What is the reason that you change your exercises a lot or try new exercises, and how does it help to change your workouts?
Use the shocking principle.
You need to surprise the muscle. If you do a different exercise, if you change it up a bit, your body is going to learn how to activate certain areas, like certain muscles, better. So that's why I would say it's better to sometimes change the workouts up, like actually surprise the muscle. You know, you're doing the same exercises each week and you do it for a year straight. You still saw progress. If you see progress, you don't necessarily need to change the recipe. Hold on to it. As long as you're seeing progress, you don't need to do anything. Just keep pushing, stay consistent. My glutes, they're a big weak point for me, and my hips as well. So I can't always do the same exercises, because that doesn't make sense for me. If my glutes are a weak point, clearly something has to change. The exercises that I'm doing aren't activating my hips and my glutes as much as they should be, you know. So what I do in my case, since I have weak points and I have areas that are lagging behind, I need to change my workout. I need to change my exercises. Involve more exercises where there's more glute activation. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna change exercises every week. I change workouts and I change my exercises as almost maybe every 8 to 10 weeks. Or if you're in a busy gym, you need to just choose another exercise just so you don't wait and you don't waste time. Maybe you're in a rush, you have work soon, and you went to the gym before work, and you don't have time to sit around waiting for people to finish on the bench press. So in that case, just go and do something else. It's going to help you and it's going to surprise the muscle, and you're gonna end up getting bigger and bigger. Like, that's how it works, you know. Make a video on MK677. I have never touched or tried MK677. To the people that are considering MK or just any SARMs, any steroids in general, before even trying it, make sure you have everything in line. Like, you start taking SARMs, you start taking steroids, and you can't even make use of them as much as you can, because steroids and SARMs, they're all tools. The main thing that builds your muscle is the food and the training. So if your training and your sleep and your diet, they're all bad, you're not gonna make any use of it. Steroids and SARMs, they work the best on people who are doing everything properly. In this generation, and every kid nowadays, they're obsessed with trend, they're obsessed with taking something to get faster results. Imagine you're playing a game and you're level 1, and now you're gonna like go into the open world, and you still don't know how the game works exactly. You don't know what abilities to level up, you don't know what items are good. You're still learning, you're still trying to figure out how to get good at the game. So why would you consider buying the premium version if you don't even know what the game is? Does that make sense? So, you know, the premium has benefits. You know, the premium, the VIP version, you're spending more money to get faster items in the game, to level up faster, when you don't even know if you enjoyed the game. Like, why would you even consider gear? Why would you even consider steroids if you haven't even experienced at least 5 to 10 years of bodybuilding? You don't know how to train properly, you don't know how to eat. You know what's happening a lot? I see a lot of people, they start cycles at a young age, at 16 years old, 15, they realize they still look natural. So then what happens is, after like the 6-8 week cycle, or maybe even before, they stop the cycle and nothing happens. So you just injected oil into your body, you just took something to look better physically, and you did not look better physically. Why do you go straight to MK? Like, why can't anyone, or why can't everyone understand that there is no cheat code to this? There's no cheats in life. There's nothing easy in life, and this is one of them. You need to learn how to actually build muscle first. And when you see videos online of bodybuilders walking, everyone looks. Why? Because they're different. They have the discipline and the mental capacity to become a bodybuilder. So don't trust the process and stop thinking about MK and this bullshit. MK677 has been around since the mid 1990s, but it's still considered an experimental drug. Okay. Researchers have tried it for treating frailty in older people and children with growth hormone deficiency, but there are no approved uses for the drug in Australia, and MK677 is banned in sport. So people are considering an experimental drug, so no one knows the side effects exactly, what that means, you know, and people are still considering it. That's how much people don't care about their life. It's a small molecule that stimulates the production of human growth hormone and insulin-like growth factor, IGF-1. The effects of MK677 are similar to peptides that increase HGH levels, but can be taken orally as a powder, tablet, or liquid, whereas peptides need to be injected. Okay, so this is something that increases your growth hormone. Why not increase your growth hormone in a natural way by eating good food and sleeping better? Like, why not try that first? Why go straight to this? Why do you even need this if you're not? I doubt you're competing. I doubt you're taking bodybuilding seriously. You just see MK677 on TikTok and you think it's cool. That's, you know, like, please fix your shit. What are the side effects of MK? Researchers stopped at least one clinical trial of MK early because of concerns that it might cause heart failure. We're gonna stop there. It might cause heart failure. We don't need to read anymore. Just keep that in mind next time you're considering MK. This was today's Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're looking to expand more on ideas and content, so if you guys want to see anything in particular, just comment down below and also leave your question. So give us an idea on what to do and also leave a question for the next video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to use code Anomaly if you want to keep supporting my grind. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye bye.